Well, I'm one of 7. I have a twin brother, and he went to Fordham University. And my brother had talked to me on the phone and said, I have somebody I want you to meet. So freshman year, my father and my older sister and I went to visit my brother Mike.
When I first started college at Fordham University, one of the first persons I met was Michael Brown, who happens to be Maureen's twin brother. We soon became best friends, roommates for 3 years, and he, despite the fact that he knew me, introduced me to his sister.
And that's how I met Mike. It was, that was in the 70s, so it was long-distance romance. It was letters, it was calls once a week, with Mike popping in coins constantly into the payphone so we could talk. So my twin brother came in very handy.
Maureen is a very special person. She's quiet and understated, but has an incredible impact on people. She is all about giving to others. I'm constantly reminded when I meet people in the community, whether they're former students or parents of her former students, about what an impact she had on those people.
What inspires me most about Mike is that he's very patient, extremely patient. He's a very good listener. He puts everything he has into whatever he does, whether it's his legal profession or being involved in the many boards that he's on in Stanford.
So I certainly think my parents are a dynamic duo and always have been. I've learned a lot by watching them throughout my life. Their love and support for each other has been a real power of example for me, and has helped to guide me and to structure my life, and has helped me to, I think, build a very strong relationship and partnership with my wife, Stephanie, who is also a public school educator like my mother. Having that partnership was and is very important for my parents because when you have demanding careers, as they both did, and also want to be involved in other activities and give back to the community and support your family as much as you possibly can, you can't do it alone.
Mike and I have worked together for 35 years. We've become close, our families have been close over the last 35 years. I count them, and my wife counts them, as our closest friends. My first involvement with Mike he was my boss. I discovered very early on, he's a fantastic lawyer. He's experienced, he's talented, he's professional, he's well respected, not just within our firm, but certainly within the entire legal community.
Maureen was my 3rd grade math teacher at Roxbury Elementary School. Everyone always wanted to be in her classroom. She always brought positivity to the classroom, and the long impact that she has made on me is to show me the type of helper that I wanted to be as I got older and became a social worker. The one memory that sticks out about Mrs. Cacace is her standing outside of her classroom and greeting every single one of us that walked in with a smile, and even like a pat on the back or a kind comment in the morning. After 17 years, she still impacts me today.
Mike grew up in the city of Stanford. He has felt, from my point of view, that he has gained a lot from Stanford as a young person. When it came his turn as a grown-up and a family member of the father, he has worked hard to maintain the city of Stanford to the standard upon which he grew up. That's why I think he does it.
Mike and Maureen have become friends and really trusted advisors, not only to Cynthia and me, but also to our children. On one occasion, I remember talking to one of my sons, Matthew, and asking him on a particular topic whether maybe I could give him some advice that would be helpful. And he said, "Well, thanks, Dad, but I've already talked to Mike about it." And I said, "Okay, Mike is a better advisor than I am."
The reason I think Mike and Maureen are so involved in the community is it goes back to their innate sense of commitment to a community, to doing what they can do to make the lives of others in the community a little bit better.
Mike and Maureen have done so much for Stanford, so much for our community. I live in North Stamford, not too far away from Mike and Maureen. They've done a lot for our school system, for the business community, for the legal community. It's hard to think of a part of Stamford, a community in Stamford that has not been touched by the Cacaces and has not been touched by both Maureen and Mike.
I'm a very blessed and fortunate guy. There's no doubt about it. And in my background, I've been the recipient of the kind of community support that hopefully I've been able to return. For example, when I was going to Fordham, quite honestly, I was in a position where my family was not able to pay the tuition, and I was fortunate enough to get a full 4-year scholarship through the Boy Scouts. So I know how important community service and community assistance can be to someone.
You know, volunteering is a way to really make your heart feel really, really good.
Mike and Maureen deserve this award because of their deep concern for other people and their actions that they take to see that things happen in the right direction for people. I can't think of two people in their own different ways than Maureen and Mike who've made a real difference in Stamford.
Mike and Maureen deserve this award because of their long-term dedication to this organization, because it's so important that seniors have housing. It's so important that seniors have medical care. It's so important that seniors have transportation when necessary. And it's so important because there's a lack of services in this community, and Silver Source is fulfilling that need.
I think my parents are deserving of this award for their commitment to elevating the voices of populations that might be invisible, like those that Silver Source serves. I was recently reading an article that was written on my parents and my dad specifically from 1986, and one of his quotes said that the strength of a community could be determined by how it treats its elders. And I think that is particularly true today, and that is why they are deserving of this award, because it isn't a new thing for either of my parents to be advocating on behalf of older adults and to be working with organizations like Silver Source that are doing critical work in our community, and their commitment is unwavering and continues.
Mike and Maureen, congratulations on this honor.
Congratulations to my very good friends, Maureen and Mike Cacace.
Kudos to Mike and Maureen.
Congratulations, Mike and Maureen, on this well-deserved honor.
Congratulations, Mike and Maureen.
Congratulations, Mike and Maureen.
Mike and Maureen, congratulations on receiving this recognition.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. I'm so proud of both of you. I love both of you so much.